Hey guys, it's Harry and welcome back to more Assassin's Creed. Last time we completed the first half an hour of the game and we found out all about Altair and the plot. And sorry it's been so long.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Okay, unfortunately, due to timings, due to unforeseen circumstances and my GCSE exams and other events I have dedicated myself to, I will not be able to update this regularly, as expected. But in the summer, I do aim to do this properly. Because I refuse to delete all the stuff now, because I keep doing that. It's absolutely annoying me.
Perfect.
Now, with this tutorial, you're not required to do this, but it's good to get out of the way, just so you can perfect your skill. You're hone it and.
That, my students, is how we all should fight.
Now that we have that out of the way, what we have to do now is we have to ride out of Masyaf, go to the kingdom, then go to Damascus, because let me update it for you. Altair, as we learned from last time, due to his mistakes, he has to kill 9 people who are tyrants, dictators, merchants, etc. that have been causing trouble throughout the land. He has to kill 9 of them in exchange for his life and his rank, etc. And the 3 main locations that you have to go to: Damascus, which we're heading to now, and then the other 2 are Acre, which I think is in Syria, I'm not entirely sure, and Jerusalem, which is in Israel. We're doing Damascus first, because that's what we've been told to do. And we have to deal with a corrupt merchant. Now with the kingdom bit, after the 3rd, or when you're on your 4th killing, you don't really have to go to the kingdom anymore. You just basically teleport. But I'm going to try and complete all the viewpoints, if I can. And if you're wondering what a viewpoint is, I'll show it to you. Because you'll want to know what a viewpoint is. Because it's one of the key aspects of Assassin's Creed. And if you haven't played the game, then you don't know what it is, you know? Okay, we are now in the kingdom. The kingdom, there are enemy soldiers around, which may cause you problems because they will chase you at every chance they get. It is so annoying. Because they make it so you're not allowed to gallop, or otherwise they'll chase you. But you can out-chase them anyway because they don't have horses, and horses are faster than soldiers carrying heavy weapons. Anyway, a viewpoint, you climb up to the highest points in a region and then you synchronize. Like this. Of course you don't do it backwards, but hey. So within the kingdom, there are 11 more viewpoints, and I'll try covering a few of them. The points of viewpoints is they update your map, they allow you to find hiding spots and other viewpoints are on there anyway, but as you can see it's updated. So now we're going to go to that viewpoint. And basically this is a very good way of mapping where you need to go, because we have to go to Damascus, and now we're being chased. Alright, because we have to go to Damascus, you can always look at your map where to go. So then you can select a viewpoint, go there, update, then go to the next viewpoint, and then keep going to the next viewpoints until you reach your location. And I'm going to see if I can reduce the sounds of the warning thing. I don't want to mess with any of this, so I'm just going to ignore it. Okie dokie. Just keep running, really. Yeah. Eventually, you'll be clear. Because the main rule of hiding is it's either until they can't see you, so that usually means you're in a hide spot, or you completely outpace them so they can't catch up with you anyway. And get used to this because the climbing aspect gets slightly trickier, because at points it's not a linear path. At points it has to be, you have to rotate yourself around the actual building repeatedly until you reach the top. And here we go. And we're already 1/6 through all the viewpoints. Should I go for this one? No, I'll go for the top one. So as you can see, we could already knock out 4 viewpoints out of 12. Just by going to the first location.
Get him! I'll get you!
And to be honest, you don't really get an incentive for getting like all the viewpoints and stuff, because it doesn't give you any extra weapons. It only gives you like an achievement. But for some reason, because I have the double pack of Assassin's Creed, they don't really have achievements on it because they focus on Assassin's Creed 2. So I don't really have an incentive to do everything. So it's essentially either do what I can or do what I can to get full health, because viewpoints and stuff, it kind of upgrades a tiny bar, which increases your synchronization point, which is the top left. And trust me, this thing gets long if you do everything. It sounds dirty. And it's all the same really from out here, so I might actually cut it in later missions. You gotta be careful here because these guys get extremely agitated very easily. Alrighty then, keep climbing. So yeah, just to elaborate on what I meant earlier, the main reasons why I'm not going to be updating regularly is I have GCSEs. In the summer I have to complete 10 GCSE or multiple exams to complete my GCSEs. So I have, see, a biology, chemistry, physics, history, Spanish, you know. So essentially I have 3 science exams, 2 maths, 2 English, history, geography, business studies, and a partridge in a pear tree. And that is all time consuming, so I'm taking some time out of physics revision to do this. So you're welcome. And in case you're wondering how big these exams are taken, or yeah, on a scale of how large and important they are, put it this way: we get study leave for a whole month. No, actually, next week I don't have to go back to my school for lessons anymore because we get time out just to revise. That's how big it is, and I don't want to mess it up. So apologies for not choosing YouTube over school. And here we are in Damascus, which I'm not gonna lie, it looks so nice. But then again, this game has an artistic view to everything, and the Middle East actually does have some nice views anyway. Especially Yemen. Yemen looks so nice. Anyways, here we have to save a citizen. These are other ways to upgrade your health.
Please, I've done nothing. Why are you doing this?
I'll have your head die here.
Okay, fight me, fight me. It's always best to do a massive charge swing.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that we hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Okay. And with that, we can now find a way to sneak in. Scholars. Scholars are the only moving hiding spots in the game. So eventually you just go into the middle, press blend. You don't even need to hold it, you just need to press it. And you get locked in, they think you're scholars, they'll allow you through. Because if you try to go in by yourself, the guards will be like, hey, what are you doing? We don't want you here. And then they will fight you and you'll win or have massive scars and they'll be stupid. When you can just hide. You don't even need to move with them, you just press X and they move for you. Which is definitely a lot easier. You see, they move out the way. Okay, at this point, Damascus has multiple viewpoints. If I recall correctly, it has about 7 or something along those numbers. Because in each city you go to, there are 3 regions. There's the poor, medium, and rich districts. I know it's not really called medium, I think it's called middle districts. And they all have viewpoints. Essentially, what I do first is I get through all the viewpoints in each area, so then you know all the tasks. Go to the bureau because you need to give your mission, and then you sort stuff out. So I'm going to be cutting, or I'm going to be speeding up quite a lot of this actually. So I'll see you then. Okay guys, that's all the time from me today, so I will be seeing you guys next time when we continue with the hunt. I'll see you guys next time, but there's a cutscene coming up right now.
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right. Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand.
Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the Souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes. Come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go.